Hello loves, Darkside back with another grinding video on GTA Online. So this is going to be talking about the hangar business. So this is triple money this week. Okay, so if you don't have a hangar and you want to buy one and you want to start doing this business, I don't recommend doing this business on the regular. It doesn't pay much. It's a lot of work for hardly any reward. It's really not that much money that you make. However, it is triple money, so you can make good money on it this week. This is the first time I've ever seen this be triple money. I have seen them make it double money quite a few times in the past, but triple money is way better. That's the only reason why I'm making this video, to show you guys, yeah, you can make a lot of money on this week. However, it is still a bit of a grind. So if you're a solo player and you're not that good in a jet or a helicopter, maybe this isn't the business for you. You know, if your flying is low, and, you know, like me, I'm not that good in a jet, but I'm good in a helicopter. I'm decent enough in a jet where I could, you know, do what I have to do, but I can't dogfight at all. So, all right, the way you start this hangar business is you have to own a hangar first, and you can either get one at Fort Zancudo, the military base, or one at LSIA. There's a couple different ones to choose from at either place. Just buy the smaller one. You don't need the bigger hangar. The only difference with the bigger hangar is, like, you can have more air vehicles out on your main floor, but it doesn't matter because you could send them all back to storage regardless. So you can own as many as you want and just send them back to storage, put them in storage. So it really doesn't pay to get the big one. You know what I mean? If you want to, get it. But, you know, if you use a lot of aircraft and you want to have like 10 of them out on the floor instead of like 6 or 7, then get it. You know, it's up to you. But you could put them all back in storage anyway and then change them out, you know, as you go. So, all right, so now I'm going to go inside. I'm going to show you what the computer looks like. They do provide you vehicles to do this stuff with. They do provide like helicopters, jets, certain planes, things like that. They do provide that stuff, you know, for you. But sometimes if you have like a laser or a Hydra, it might be better off using that instead. You know, some of the jets and planes that they give you are not the best. So, you know, they might give you something kind of crappy, and you know, and how are you supposed to fight with a crappy plane? So you're better off using a laser or a Hydra or something like the Molotov, something like that, you know, something that's a little faster and better. All right, so basically sitting down here, there's all these different types of cargo you could source for the hangar. These top 3 right here, narcotics, chemical, and medical, are the best ones to get. They pay the most amount of money. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna source one of these here. I'm gonna do, I think I do the narcotics first. I'm gonna go ahead and start a sourcing mission. All right, we're gonna start that. And now you're gonna see there's gonna be a bunch of, there's all these missions are different, man. They could always be different. This particular one, I have to take out 6 targets until I reveal the cargo. I was gonna head to the bottom of the map and start there and work my way up, but luckily I changed my mind at the last minute and I wound up going from the top of the map and went down, and it worked out better because I wound up sourcing or finding where the cargo was and revealing the cargo quicker than if I would have went to the bottom of the map probably. So it was actually right here at the top, like the second or third one that I took out. So it actually worked out better for me. I'm gonna skip ahead till then, and I'm gonna let you guys watch this for a minute. I'll be right back. All right, so as you can see, I located where the crate is that I gotta get my cargo. So I'm gonna call on my Oppressor Mark II. Instantly, once you get it, you're gonna get a message from Ron telling you that you have some enemies on you, and they're gonna chase after me with the lasers. Basically, they're gonna come after me, and but I get on my Oppressor Mark II and I go deliver it. And the good thing about this business too is you're gonna see here when I go drop it off, I could just hover over the hangar, press right on the D-pad, and it'll drop into the hangar and parachute down and fall on top of the hangar, and then it'll act like it completed it. So the good thing I like about this business is it tells you like what you have in stock and also what it's worth. You know, they don't do that on the crate warehouses. Like, it just tells you what your value is, but it doesn't tell you, like, this actually tells you have 2 of this, 3 of that, 4 of this one, whatever. You'll see it on here. It's pretty cool. Now, these, like I said, if you don't have a helicopter and you have to drive everywhere, you're gonna have a little bit of trouble with this, you know. And you got to get these guys off of you too, and be careful, because they're like, right now these guys are in lasers and they're trying to come up on me, trying to lock onto me. But I wound up like taking them out, getting them out of there, getting them out of my way. Really easy, not too bad, not too hard to do. But like I said, if you got to drive everywhere, it's gonna take you more time. You know, like I said, they do provide the vehicles for you, but you're gonna have to jump out of the vehicle anyway to go get the cargo. I mean, you can land it on the ground, but good luck getting back up into the air and taking off, you know, because there's gonna be cars in your way and all this stuff. So you know, you could land it at one of the airfields nearby and then go grab it and then go back to the airfield and then go, you know, fly back to your hangar and do it that way. You could do it that way too, but it's gonna take you a little bit more time. So I would recommend, if you don't have the Sparrow, get the Sparrow or get the Buzzard. You know, it's gonna be your best bet. So you'll see here, I'm gonna go pull up to the top of my hangar, and it's gonna ask me to press right on the D-pad, and I'll just drop it, and then boom, it'll parachute down on top of the hangar, and then it'll just disappear and then act like I passed it, and I'll pass it. See, just like that, that easy. Okay, now I'm gonna skip ahead here to the next mission. It's really easy.
Cargo.
Okay, so I'm going up. I'm going to start up my next sourcing mission. This next one's pretty easy, and they wound up giving me a helicopter with no weapons on it at all. No missiles, no guns, nothing. So I wound up calling in my Sparrow instead, because otherwise this next one I have to go on top of a roof. See, like, I'm gonna show you real quick. Like, there's a cooldown like on the narcotics now. So there's a cooldown because I just sourced the narcotics, so I can do one of the other ones instead. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna source the chemicals instead this time, because there's like a 2-minute cooldown. You'll see here I started up. This is all the stuff here that tells you how much, you know, like how much you have in stock. Just keep grinding those 3. The narcotics, the chemicals, and the medical. Those 3 are the best. That's going to give you the most money. The other ones you can do, but I'd say once you get all 3 of those filled up, then flip it and sell it. You know, that's going to be the best way to make money right now. Okay, so there is a cooldown, like I said. See how it's grayed out for the narcotics. I'm going to go start up a chemical one. And like I said, they gave me a helicopter with no weapons on it at all. So if I didn't have a weaponized vehicle, I have to go and land on this roof that I'm going to be going to, and I'm basically going to have to take all these guys out by hand and blow everything up by hand. So that's why the Sparrow comes in very, very handy here, because I'm able to take the guys out, and the guys are pretty much standing right next to the crates. So as I'm blowing the guys up and locking on to the NPCs, it's blowing up the crates. It's really easy to do, you know what I mean? Then I dive down with the helicopter, grab my crate that I need, or my supplies or whatever, and then I go and I bring them back and I drop it off again. Same way, right through the top, hover over the top, and press right in the D-pad and drop it off. This is a really easy mission here, but if you, like I said, if you don't have a weaponized helicopter, you're gonna have a problem with this. It's going to be hard to do. You're going to have to get out and fight every single guy and jump from rooftop to rooftop, and it's going to be a little tricky. So put a looking for a group post up, and then, you know, someone looking to help me, you know, grind crates or grind the hangar warehouse or whatever, you know what I mean? Something, put something up there, and people will jump on it and they'll help you. You know, there's not everybody in GTA Online is toxic, you know, so no matter what you've heard. So if you're a newer player, though, just don't be afraid to ask people for help, man. I help people all the time. So you see how easy this is. I'm blowing up all the NPCs and taking out the crates with it. So now I'm just gonna go kind of swoop down a little bit, grab this crate real quick, lift it up, and I'm gonna go drop it back off to the hangar, and then that's done. All right, I'm the same exact way, and you are gonna get some NPCs on you. Of course you do. Always happens. But just go drop it off. That's why I like the Sparrow, man, because it's one of the faster helicopters in the game. I would say it's probably now the fastest helicopter in the game, technically. The Hunter's pretty fast too, though, but this is pretty quick. And it maneuvers really quick. It's very agile, you know what I mean? That's why I like it. So I'm almost here. I'm going to drop this one, same exact way I just dropped the other one. Hover over the hangar, and then just press right on the D-pad and drop it, and it's done. Easy. Very easy. So normally I wouldn't mess with this business, man, because it is a grind. It is a grind. It's not like a passive business. It's definitely a grind, and it takes a lot of work to do it, you know. And especially when you're doing it solo, you're only going to get one crate at a time. You know, so if you have people to help you, then that's cool too, man. But if you are a solo player like me, for the most part, this isn't a bad business to do, you know. I mean, normally, like I said, I don't mess with it, but since it is triple money, I'm gonna do it. All right, so then that one's dropped, and now you just go start up the next one, you know. And now I'm probably gonna go back to the narcotics again, because the cooldown should be over for that one. And then that's it, man. That's pretty much it in a nutshell, for the most part. So very repetitive, but like I said, it is a grind, and you know, it's not like a passive business, so just grind it out. Hopefully you guys make some money. If you have any questions, hit me up, message me. I'll be free to answer your questions. All right, guys, hope you have a good weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.